All right, good morning, everyone. I'm just doing the recap for today. SPCE was on our watch list, and we did one trade on that. I did one trade on that, 1 minute opening range break up. So SPC was gapping up. So if you were looking at gappers watch list, so what was what I was looking at? So if you go to the time into the historical dates, by 9 a.m. this morning, we had SPCE gapping up. Where is it? Well, actually, it wasn't on the gappers watch list, but I think because of ATR or something. But people mentioned that. I actually looked into the chat room and I saw, so Ayman had it. Ayman had it, and Peter had it, and I think Thor also had it. I don't know, for some reason it wasn't on gappers watch list. Maybe it's because the ATR. But I was watching it and see what happened. I really like the price, pre-market price action. Really nice. I mean, there was a very clear level of 1897, and there was another one here. But I usually ignore these kind of big squeezes. I look for a more, so to speak, it's just like more clear. But anyways, I didn't have this level, so I thought maybe 1897 could be a level. So I watched it for first minute. It sold off and it came back up, closed as a doji. And so close as a doji. So what I was saying again, as you know, doji just means a buying pressure. So as a doji, just try to sell off. It couldn't, came back up. So although it was below the VWAP and all of these moving averages, but because the stock was gapping up 8.5% and it was really heavy, with the volume, I decided to take it to the opening range breakup. I mean, generally you rather to have this when you're above all of these moving averages and you don't have all of these resistances. But in this case, I took it because of seeing the doji, and also the stock was gapping up 8%. And in addition to all of these, the stock is in all-time high. You are dealing with a stock that is extremely strong in all-time high. It's no man territory. So stock is just nothing stops this stock. So for all of these reasons, I took it for opening range breakup at 1847, and the last piece I got at, I think, at 1960. So it's over $1.2 for a stock that is only $18. It was a really, really decent profit, and really it stopped me from trading. So I just didn't want to have this ruin this amazing day that I had. So I never traded that. So I just scaled out, came back, and did pull back. It did came down. It could be a good add, but honestly, I suck at adding. Whenever I'm adding, it usually goes against me. So I just did an add, and I just went up all the way up to, the high of this is at 1979. I had some order at 1980, but I didn't get filled. So eventually the last piece I got out here at the break-even point. So that's it. I mean, we had a really couple of good runners. I mean, Beyond was a trade that I do hope that some people at least send a recap for us. I mean, Beyond, popped up. I mean, I called it for opening range breakup. I didn't take that trade, unfortunately, myself, so I regret not taking that. But again, somehow same thing. To close as a doji in the first 5 minutes. So close as a doji, bounce back from an important level of 124.20, which is the low of the pre-market. And then, yes, we had all of these moving averages and previous day close, but the reason for that I would have taken this trade to the loss. Again, I was in a good position for my day. That's why I didn't risk it. But a good entry would have been around here for the breakup high of the day. And again, the reason for that goes into the daily chart. Yes, the stock was down a couple of percent, but again, we all know Beyond has been, look at the previous day from 111 all the way up to 129. This is a stock that just keeps going up. It doesn't care about anything. It did gap down a little bit, but again, it's a very, very strong stock on a daily chart. So the psychology of the trading on it is very bullish. So I didn't take that trade. I think a couple of traders that did. And again, I had this 135.30 level. I have another one at 133.22, and see how it actually behaved during that the time. So 133.22. See how beautifully this level actually hold as a resistance. Never get that. And 135, again, just didn't do that. But after it dropped, so that's the longest squeeze. A lot of people who were long got a squeeze. So that could have been a really good short opportunity here. You could go short for a drop from 130 all the way up to 125. So again, I didn't take that trade, but I did call it. So here's what I'm going to do, actually. This is some sort of a small announcement. I want to actually, now that we have this DAS replay feature, so what I'm going to do is I actually have a slideshow for myself, and I'm actually going to take a screenshot, The next day, I'm actually going to play it live, and then I explain what I see. It's gonna be a really good, I think, education for myself and for the community. So tomorrow, I have beyond trading this beyond both on the long and in the short. I actually took a screenshot. And then the next day, we also have the Tesla triple bottom that we also called it. Thor also took it, but I didn't take it. But it's worth to see the price action and maybe learn from that price action. So yeah, then tomorrow I'm gonna post a video because we need to wait for one day until the data from DAS would be released. Other than that, I mean, we had a really good day. I mean, I'm going to the off-topic chat, and I want to see. What do we have. So Mike B recently joined us. I haven't announced Mike B entry joining us officially, but I'm going to. But Mike B, after retirement, he wants to work the community. So what did you do, Mike B? Yeah, MU, beautiful. So here's what Mike B did. So it did pop up. Really, I like the patience. Look at this level. This is magic. Sold off, bounced from the moving averages, come long at 59.65 all the way up to 60. So you want to get to the 60. Beautiful, Mike. Congratulations for the patient. Nick M. Nick, you trading is still with us? Is it Nick Morse or it's a different Nick? Yeah, Nick has been trading with us for a long time. mRNA popped up. So yeah, mRNA was on our watch list too. So 5-minute opening range break up. You went long here. Popped up. Nick, is it Nick Morse? Oh yeah, that's you. Okay, so Nick and Mikhaila, it's a brother and sister. They've been trading with us for a long time, and yeah, in my second book, I have an email from Nick, so I took a screenshot from that. So thanks for being with us, Nick. Thanks, appreciate that. And you guys should do at least a recap for us, you or Mikhaila. Stock operator, what you do? Oh my God, I can't see that chart. Stock operator. Oleg, trader over 2 years, almost 3 years with us, Oleg. I love to have these people with us. So Boeing, so you nailed on Tesla on a short, right at a short, cover. So that's more trade. And then you try to go short, you got stopped out. And then you went short again and you got this move. And then you flip the position to the long side. So this is amazing. So first trade on Tesla, right at the open. I don't know how you did it, but dropped really nice. And then you try to short it at the VWAP, you get stopped out, but you switch and again you short it and made money. And then you saw this triple bottom, you went long, added more, and love that. So that's amazing, Oleg. Turbo break even Brian C. What the name is that? Let's see what you did. Who's that? On Netflix, yeah, Netflix had the earning. So it did sell off, bounce back. You went short on this bounce, and then dropped, cover. Beautiful. Honestly, I need to see a recap because I would never go short here after this big bounce. I want to know how you did it. It's very important for me because yes, it did sell off, but it really climbed back up. So it's really scary to go short after the stock is squeezing back up. But I want to know why, and that's why we're asking for recap from members. I want to know why. But a beautiful drop on that, and you covered. Amazing. Let's see what Rich did. You went long. This is IBM. You added more for 5-minute opening range breakup, and it's a beautiful one. Yeah. So Rich, you can also do a 1 minute, so we can actually see a better resolution in your trade. Brandon, the patient one. This is SPCE. This is 5-minute opening range breakup. Yeah, so my entry was here. So again, that's another thing. My entry was here, and then for Brandon, the entry was here. Just pop up, beautiful, really nice. What else do we have? Hamlet. What did Hamlet do? J&J. You went short. You got stopped out. And you went short again. So yeah, I don't know. J&J didn't seem to be in play today. Kevin ED beyond. Yeah, that's exactly the trade that I didn't take for a 5-minute opening range breakup. Beautiful trade, really nice. So let's see up there. Who do we have? Kevin Ed, Oleg. We talk about that. Nice. Well, thank you so much, guys, for sharing these. Yeah. Well, have a good day, guys. Well, tonight is the webinar, guys. Tonight is the success webinar. Tesla is going for the break of all-time high again. I think we are going to see the Tesla for a break of all-time high again. Yeah, there you go. So it's just coming back up. Yeah, it did bounce back from the VWAP, and it's 576.13. It looks like a high of the pre-market, one level. So most likely it's gonna pop up. Oh, there you go. It did. All right. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, tonight in the webinar room, and tomorrow in the chat, guys. Cheers.